Good morning, Amy Barney here. I thought I'd jump on. I just did some personal development. It's a new thing I'm trying. I get up at 5 a.m. and get my personal development done in the morning, and just keeping myself accountable and passing on a few nuggets of things that really stood out to me. Hopefully they'll help you too. Are you risk tolerant? I think a lot as women that this is something we struggle with. So here's a couple things that this is from my coach, Deb Erickson. Hey, Nikki. So I have a few things that I highlighted that I really like. So just like a toddler, when they're learning to walk, they fall down and they get right back up, right? They don't let it stop them. They don't go, oh my gosh, I'm a complete failure. I'm never going to walk again. No, they just keep trying, right? But often when we fail, we throw everything out and we quit and we stop trying. Because, it's that we are not tolerant of risk. We're risk adverse and we let fear pull us back. And so when you learn something, you only, she's talking about how when you're learning something, even when you're an active participant, you're only getting about 20% of what you're learning, just because of the nature of the way our brain works, how we're constantly being distracted. And so, it's important to understand that, at different levels, at different times in our life, we're going to learn things on a deeper level. And we need to stop looking at failure on an emotional level and instead, see what we can tweak. I think that's a hard thing for women because we internalize it. Men typically, they're like, oh, that didn't work. Let me change this. Women are like, oh my gosh, I stink. Nobody likes me. This person hates me. I'm not going to do this again because they rejected me. And in reality, it shouldn't be taken personal. Whatever it is that you're working on, when you fail, don't take it personally. She talks about reframing our failures, and this is something I've been working on. And it's trial and error. You're mastering success. In order to have the success you want, you have to fail. It's imperative. So failure is required for success. That's what you need to tell yourself. That, it's important to go through those things. It's important to experience the failure. Also, I love this. She says, fear shows up in the moment that a breakthrough is available. So it could be right around the corner, a huge breakthrough for you, whatever it is in your life. And fear is just an emotion. We are not our emotions. But when we feel the fear, oftentimes we anchor into it, we talk about it, we embrace it, and that's all we focus on is the fear. But it's just like, when the wind's blowing on your face, it's just the wind. You're not the wind. And you can just let it pass through you. And so by telling yourself that fear, right around the corner is a huge breakthrough, you push through it and you go and keep doing the things you need to do to have success. So just say breakthrough's right ahead when you're feeling that fear. One more step, do one more, whatever it is that you need to do to get to where you want to go. All right, so yeah, that was basically, the kind of the gist of it all is you're not your emotions. Fear will blow past you if you let it. And you can talk about it like fear is present. Oh, I feel it. Fear is present. Must be some good stuff coming up. And just remember that in order to have the things that you want, you're going to have to go through a lot of failure. And you just need to review the results, evaluate, but not internalize or take it personally. And so those are the little things from today that I really liked, and that I'm working on myself, is to not internalize the rejection, the failure as being personal. Could be a timing issue, could be the way that something was presented. There's just different ways to evaluate it. So anyways, that's what I have to share today, and I hope you guys are having a great morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.